Isaac Pitbull Cruz ha estado arrasando últimamente. Desde que llegó a la distancia con Gervonta Davis en 2021, ha sido un hombre con una misión. No se quedó de brazos cruzados. Salió y dominó a peleadores como Yuriorkis Gamboa, Rolly Romero y Omar Salcido. Al verlo conectar esas pesadas combinaciones y su característico gancho de izquierda, es obvio que lo que está haciendo es volver imposible que Tank lo ignore. Cruz básicamente está limpiando la división para demostrar que merece esa revancha. Y a estas alturas, ya no solo está pidiendo otra oportunidad ante Davis, se la ha ganado. Pero antes de averiguar cómo podría desarrollarse una revancha, primero tendremos que echar un vistazo a cómo se dio la primera pelea entre los dos. Gervonta Davis versus Isaac Cruz 1. En diciembre de 2021, Isaac Pitbull Cruz subió al ring para enfrentar a Gervonta Davis con poco tiempo de aviso, después de que Rolando Romero se retirara de su pelea por el título mundial ligero de la AMB. Cruz aportó una agresividad cruda como ninguna que Davis hubiera enfrentado antes. Mientras que Tank dependía de un poder calculado, el Pitbull trajo presión sin descanso y cero miedo. Fue un choque clásico de ritmos, con el caótico estilo de guerra a corta distancia de Cruz frente a la precisión de élite de Tank. El mundo observaba para ver si la fuerza bruta podía finalmente romper al campeón.
Stop. Listen for the bell. Stop. No. Okay. Right here. All right, stop. Don't punch. I'm go tank. go, Tank. Let him go. All right, stop, stop. Nope.
As a result of limiting his own punching and limiting Cruz's punching to one shot at a time. So which shots are more effective shots? I think Davis's left hand has been the more effective punch.
You're good.
Effective punches, and there is no better than Cruz.
Work out of that, guys. Work out of it.
Bringing the fight to Gervonta Davis in the right and center. Cruz is committed to this fight. You gotta give him credit for knowing what to be part of the game.
Isaac, what? All right, stop, stop. No punch. No punch. Let's go.
Showcase a really combinations of boxing skills, choosing his punches well. And then icing on the cake for tonight will be just a knockdown.
Let him go. Let him go. All right, stop, stop, stop. No punch. Let him go. Let him go.
Final 30 seconds of the eighth. Cruz has only been defeated once. That was via decision.
Stop, 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 stop. Let him go. Let him go.
It's fascinating how Cruz only picks certain spots where he wants to jump.
In favor of the winner, and still
Isaac Cruz versus Lamont Roach. Aunque Cruz perdería por una decisión cerrada, demostró que incluso a la temprana edad de 22 años tenía un potencial inmenso y con una sólida racha de victorias y actuaciones de alto octanaje, una revancha con Gervonta era inevitable. Así que el Pitbull comenzó su cacería. El 6 de diciembre de 2025, la división superligera tomó protagonismo cuando Isaac Cruz se enfrentó a Lamont Roach Jr. por el título interino del CMB. Esta no fue una pelea más. Fue una colisión de alto riesgo entre dos hombres en una encrucijada profesional. Cruz entró al ring con una espina clavada, desesperado por recuperar su estatus tras haber perdido su cinturón a comienzos de año. Trajo esa presión aterradora que hace que los oponentes sientan que las paredes se les cierran encima. Frente a él, Roach llegaba con un impulso enorme, subiendo de peso y cargando la confianza de un peleador que sentía que ya había demostrado poder lidiar con los mejores del mundo. Mientras Cruz buscaba avasallar y destruir, Roach se apoyaba en contras precisas y en el cronómetro de un veterano para desactivar la bomba. Fue una prueba clásica para ver si la fuerza bruta podía triunfar sobre el coeficiente intelectual de élite del boxeo.
All time, obey my commands at all times. Touch him up, back to your corner.
And it's time to close the show with tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds in the 140-pound division. Roach making his debut in this weight class. Incredible first-round knockout. Oh, he's swinging wildly, though. Watch out for those counters from Roach. And Roach is doing what we expected, using the jab.
Roach is going to take his time, and he said, look, we know that Pitbull has a problem with lateral movement, but if you think he's only going to box, Mo, Roach told us one thing: no one's going to walk straight forward into me with no head movement and not pay for it.
I think he's letting Cruz get in a little too comfortable in this round. Roach has to start setting up with the jab.
Oh.
Gotta take control of the ring. So far, Cruz is the one on him.
Low center of gravity. That crouch very reminiscent of Mike Tyson in terms of getting down low and then exploding. Cruz just marching forward. Roach on his back foot gets tagged.
You always have to wonder, when someone's a crowd favorite like this, what does that do to the three judges scoring ringside if the action is close?
Yeah, not a lot of punches landed by Cruz, but he is the aggressive one. There is one or two body shots there by Cruz, and Roach again.
Oh, left hand lands for Cruz, who's landed 3 body shots compared to 0 for Roach. They both have landed 10 punches. They're both throwing similar amounts, so a competitive start here. Less than a minute left in round 1. But Roach looks uncomfortable.
Really uncomfortable.
Good counter right hand there from Roach.
Oh, that counter left knocked Cruz off balance. Left hook upstairs.
Roach did well, though, in the final minute to gain back some respect with those clean counters.
Nice left hand upstairs by Cruz. A minute gone here in round 2.
Oh, nice right hand from Roach. You want to continue that distance jab. There you go, little step back. Make him miss, make
Nice
him
left
pay.
hand by Roach upstairs. But Cruz gets to the body, but the counter right hand, the catch and shoot by Roach lands upstairs again. And again, statistically speaking, dead even in round 2. So, razor thin affair. Who will impose their will?
There's a jab from Cruz.
Oh, nice right hand by Cruz.
It all started with that jab.
Jabs are few and far between in the Cruz arsenal.
Cruz said part of the reason why he wanted this fight is he didn't believe that Roach would run. He saw how Roach fought Tank Davis, and he knew that he could give the fans this type of fight against him.
Both of them gave Gervonta Davis a tough night at the office. Of course, Davis was compromised against Cruz, the injured left hand, but no excuses against Roach.
Both of these
was
guys,
highly disputed.
these are the only 2 fighters.
Oh, to go 12 rounds. 45 seconds left in the second, and of course, Cruz could miss every punch and the crowd would still yell, so
These
judges have to be careful of that.
Well, these 2 are fighting on very even terms
Oh,
here early
yeah,
on.
absolutely. As I mentioned, statistically, it's dead even.
This is how you're going to keep the fight interesting if you're Cruz. Throw a lot of punches. Even if you're missing, you're going to keep Roach busy, thinking what punch is next. You gotta stay away from this single shots.
Ringing throughout the Frostbank Center. Pitbull goes to the body.
Right, I got no problem.
Yeah, Roach got to wait for those single shots from Cruz, time him, and counterpunch him with that hook. or either strike, right hand coming in. There it
Wow,
was.
Cruz misses with the left hook wildly. Goes to the body.
Yeah, and that was a perfect opportunity for Roach to land the right hand, but he didn't take it.
Jab effective for Roach. And again, Cruz winding up and missing wildly with these shots. Good defense by Roach. The jab is effective, using his footwork, even though he's along the ropes, doesn't appear to be in any danger. Now they clinch.
Roach said this week he thought the most dangerous part about Pitbull was his confidence. So the biggest thing he can do to mess with that confidence is make Cruz miss and make him pay.
Well, he's made
Minute
a
and a
miss so
half
far.
remaining here in round 3.
Yeah, he's made a miss so far, but he's got to start making him pay.
You got to give Roach this. He looked like the bigger man against Tank Davis at 135. He's filled out beautifully into 140 tonight.
Nice right hand there from Roach inside. They clinch. Cruz smothering his offense with just over a minute left here in the 3rd frame. Cruz has to try to... Oh, left hook, and the glove touch. Roach hit with the left hand. It's a knockdown, and it's the first knockdown of Roach's career, and it happens here in round 3.
Back there in round 3, Cruz landing the biggest punch, a counter left hook that backed up Roach, correctly ruled the knockdown as the glove hit the canvas by referee James Green. It was the timing.
Where was he in Brooklyn when he fought Davis?
Exactly. First blood delivered here by Pitbull. It broke open. A very competitive start here. As you can see, that glove touch.
The left hand of Cruz. A Cruz missile dropping Roach, and Cruz opening up as this crowd erupts. 30 seconds left. So Cruz draws first blood with the knockdown here in the 3rd.
Roach seems to have his legs under him. But what an explosive shot to drop him.
Another left lands. Roach.
Good punch.
Again, very effective with the left hooks. Cruz.
With the combinations for Pitbull, Cruz throws a lot, starting with the body, and he always finishes upstairs. Same hook. Yeah, but I mean, if you have more in your arsenal, you could box. Why not do it?
We know the boxers are the ones who hurt Cruz. Jose Valenzuela beat him with boxing. Giovanni Cabrera really made it a tough night with his boxing. And Roach could do the same thing.
But counter shots from Roach on the inside.
Nice counter right by Cruz, and the chopping right hand by Roach. Body shot, left hook to the liver by Cruz, and they clinch. Nice 1-2 by Roach. Ducks underneath. Ooh, and hits him with the left. And Cruz misses wildly with the left hook and the right. Scheduled for 12 rounds at 140 pounds. Roach making his junior welterweight debut. Has already gone down as Cruz comes forward. There's a jab from Cruz, and then a attempted guillotine choke. Wrong sport. Cruz with the advantage in terms of body shots, and that certainly speaks to his dimensions as well, Brian, because he's so low. But that left hand over the top.
Still showing good body language amid this pressure. And it can be overwhelming when this crowd gets going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice left hook to the liver. There's the double jab right hand. Well done by Cruz. But there's a short right hand by Roach on the inside upstairs. Roach trying to physically manhandle. Oh, another left hand lands for Cruz. Roach is being drawn into a firefight.
A lot more jab from Cruz in this fight, setting up the combinations with the jab, jab body, hook upstairs, and the inside punch is the uppercut.
Cruz had said this week he thought Roach's only weakness was his ability to handle pressure. Putting that to the test.
Oh, right hand lands for Cruz upstairs. And Roach is standing right in front of him. Now smothering Cruz, clinching.
No punch, no punch.
Lead right uppercut and the left hand from Cruz. Oh, left hook upstairs, clip. Roach.
Right, I got it. No punch, no punch.
Cruz leading a bit with his head in those exchanges.
Good body shot from Cruz. Investing a lot to the body in this round. Again, starting the combinations downstairs.
Right. No punch, no punch.
And making it ugly at times. There it is. He's pushing him down, but that's a strategy from Cruz.
James Green being kept very busy this round. Counter shot there from Roach.
Jabbing finally, trying to keep Pitbull at bay. And again gets clipped.
Right, I got you. No punch, no punch, no punch. I got you, I got you. Time.
Round number 6.
Right.
Roach isn't even trying to box from the outside. He's meeting.
Right.
There's one thing to say, Abner, that Cruz makes you fight this style of fight, but
Yes, he
Roach
does.
is meeting him there each sequence.
Nice left hand lands from Cruz. It was a left hand that dropped Roach. First time in his career, nice double left hook to the body and upstairs by Cruz. There's a combination from Roach. Gets clipped again with the right hand. There's a right hand that scores for Roach, but immediately the counter from Cruz.
The inside game, the body shots. A little bit more effective Cruz, but he's the one holding now.
Nice left hand lands for Roach.
Right.
There's the side steps. There was a jab from Roach. I mean,
Man, it's becoming a rough and tumble affair on the inside. A lot of clinching, a lot of smothered offense. Referee is a busy man.
little things that Roach could do different to make this fight easier for him.
Remember, Cruz has been docked points before. A headbutt against Giovanni Cabrera 2 years ago. A low blow against Jose Matias Romero back in 2021.
Minute left here in round 6. Man, Roach just needs to try to keep him at the end of his jab, but he's being drawn into these clinches over and over and over again. There's a left hand that lands for Roach. Left hook, maybe his best punch of the fight. Goes to the body.
Roach is going to continue to make this fight difficult to score. He doesn't let Cruz build upon the momentum of any good sequences he has.
Yeah, especially this round has been a really close round. If anything, that punch might be a difference from Roach. It was an eye-catching
Roach has outlanded Cruz 15-7 in this round.
Pace, the craft, and the competition level here. I'll take a second half like the first one as they continue to trade shots inside.
Both of them economical in their output.
Cruz took a left hook right there, trying to go to the body.
There's a right hand that lands for Roach upstairs. Left by Cruz on the inside, but man, constant. The referee's earning his money, that's for sure. Wish we'd see less of that clinching, guys. Nice left hand by Roach.
That has been his money punch this fight.
You know, Roach needs to establish the jab. He just has to. And Cruz does what Cruz does, but it's just clinch after clinch after clinch.
By catching him coming in and standing his ground.
Ooh, the left hook by Roach upstairs that landed. Another left hook by Roach. Cruz looking to use the jab now, finally walking down Roach, but Roach's footwork evading the shot, and Roach now delivers a fast combination upstairs.
Yeah, momentum definitely switching in this round. Roach boxing now. Cruz going backwards. Something that we hardly
often. Resetting.
Pitbull looks frustrated. You can read it on his face, but he lands a big left hook there.
There's a left hook that lands for Roach. Oh, and Cruz misses wildly with the left.
A lot of miss.
A lot of misses for Cruz in this fight.
But again, those are shots, single shots where Roach can easily counter, but he yet has not decided to.
There's a nice short left hook lands for Roach. On his back foot, which we rarely see. And Roach not throwing any punches, but putting on the pressure a little bit. Intelligent pressure. And there's a left hook by Roach as Cruz came in. He's only landed 4 punches according to CompuBox in this round with just over a minute left. And again, another good round for Roach in terms of dictating the terms. And jab from Roach. In rounds 3 and 4, and guess what? Roach has outlanded Cruz in each of the last 4 rounds.
Yeah, and they've shown, and then you can see now how confident Roach is getting. A little bit more bounce on the feet.
Someone check Senior's blood pressure as we see that check hook by Roach.
The body language totally changed for Roach.
And you can't say it enough. He's taking the crowd out of the fight.
Yeah.
They exploded there for a left hand.
And it's the footwork, it's the lateral movement, and there you can see Roach trying to be the matador.
Ole.
A minute left in the 10th. Another strong round for Lamont Roach Jr. as Cruz unable to get anything going. Rarely do we say it, but he's in cruise control now. He's not the offensive force we've seen.
On Roach's side, one for the holding on Pitbull's. Equal, you cancel each other out here. Roach in firm command on my card. If that activity's not there and the crowd isn't reacting to it, it's going to be a difficult task.
It's definitely not there in the last round. Cruz was 7 of 24.
Who really bounced back beautifully from that 3rd round knockdown.
Yep.
When his glove touched the canvas, he fell into the ropes.
Another round that favors Lamont Roach Jr., although Cruz caught him there, and Cruz now unloading on Roach at the final seconds of the round, and Roach willing to stand his ground. He gets tagged with a left from Cruz. Roach's lateral movement and the jab keeping Cruz at bay. Roach has outlanded Cruz in every statistical department except body punches. Oh, that was a little low.
This crowd is on its feet, just trying to will Cruz back into this.
Oh, left hook by Roach lands. And they exchange. Of course, they'll screen for anything Cruz attempts as they again, he's holding on to the arm of Roach.
We landed a couple of shots there, Cruz.
Minute and a half left in the fight. The crowd in San Antonio trying to will Cruz to victory. Will it be a successful debut at 140 pounds for former 130-pound champion Lamont Roach Jr.? Or will Isaac Pitbull Cruz pick up another victory at 140. It's going to come down to the three judges at ringside. I know who I think has won this fight, but my opinion doesn't matter. I just think Cruz didn't do enough.
Both score the bout 113 to 113, a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
Oh my God, for the second consecutive fight.
Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin. Mientras Cruz libraba su batalla para saltar a los círculos de élite, Gervonta Davis estaba haciendo un daño serio en el boxeo. Después de que Davis liquidara brutalmente a Ryan García en 2023, la jerarquía de los pesos ligeros cambió de la noche a la mañana. Cuando Devin Haney subió a las 140 libras y dejó vacantes sus títulos, Davis fue ascendido oficialmente como campeón principal de peso ligero de la AMB. Esta promoción instantáneamente le pintó una diana en la espalda, atrayendo una nueva oleada de retadores hambrientos, ansiosos por arrebatarle el trono. El retador más vocal fue Frank Martin, un excompañero de sparring que no se reservaba nada sobre su historia compartida. Martin avivó el fuego al afirmar que previamente había tocado a Davis durante sus sesiones de gimnasio, cuestionando el tan elogiado poder del campeón. La intriga se centró en si las historias de gimnasio se traducirían a la realidad profesional. ¿Podría la velocidad y la confianza técnica de Martin silenciar al campeón? ¿O demostraría Davis que los destellos del sparring no significan nada bajo las luces brillantes? Fue la prueba definitiva entre la palabra y el talento.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis, 5th appearance in Las Vegas, headlining his 7th consecutive pay-per-view, and in the main event here on the 100th Championship Fight Night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena for the first time. The Ghost, Martin, the Bell, and round one, and Davis having a little fun with the whole Ghost nickname, a part of the Ghostbusters theme. His team has t-shirts with "Who You Gonna Call?" Well,
and Martin's a really good one, just like Tank. And so far, he's the only one who's been landing so far with jabs. There's a jab from Tank, but Martin's been landing the left hand to the body and a straight left hand. He's ahead in this round so far. You saw how nice Martin got out of that corner when he got trapped in the corner by Tank.
His footwork is amazing.
He got under and around and ended up picking Tank up on his shoulders.
Both very proficient at pull counters, as well as Martin immediately goes on the attack, sneaks a shot into the body of Tank Davis.
Yeah, both fighters really relaxed, really alert, locking eyes. I mean, just both of them waiting for one or the other to make a mistake, really.
Tank putting on really good pressure right now. Even though he's not throwing anything, he's making Frank Martin work by
Staying on the right hook behind the guard of Davis by Martin. So Martin again throwing many more punches than we expected, but he really was incredible in that what was supposed to be a 50-50 fight against the then unbeaten Michel Rivera. He took Rivera to school, the biggest win of his career.
You can just sense it. Anything can happen in any given moment.
Yeah, you know
Tank Davis fight. Oh, nice counter to the body by Davis. The strategic patience, but Frank Martin, meanwhile, wants to continue doing this. Punching combination, utilize the jab, stick and move, utilize that fast move.
And I think as well that he wants to tire out Frank Martin by keeping him on guard all the time.
You wonder if that'll happen with an athlete like Frank Martin.
Well, it can. With Tank on your tail.
Yeah, but again, he's never faced an athlete like Frank Martin.
No, I agree, but there's a lot of mental strength.
And a guy who's really ready mentally and otherwise. I get what you're saying, but
same here.
It's only round number 3.
Yeah, exactly, but you know this.
There's a nice left hand from Davis, lead left hand, and he has Martin now in the corner.
He does.
And there's the jab, and there's that counter left. Jab to the body by Davis, 1-2 over the top by. Moved the millimeters, his defense, his ability to utilize his ring IQ and his boxing skills. Yes, it's not even so much as an exciting fighter. Good combination lands for Martin.
Well, they're going fast.
There's the double jab through the guard by Martin, utilizing that footwork. Money line has changed.
course, you got Martin leading, taking those rounds. And again, like you said, Joe, he's doing all the right things. Volume, 1, 2, 3, back to the jab, moving to the side, not giving Davis any moments to get off.
Davis. Power punch is huge. Edge for Martin. Nice lead left lands for Davis. Goes downstairs.
That's smart of Tank to go to the body instead of keep trying to go to the head. You know, Frank Martin's very hard to hit to the head, and he landed some solid body shots on Frank Martin.
That was an arm punch also, breaking down the arms.
Watch your heads, watch your
Tank
heads.
Davis just whistles those punches, and you know if you get clipped by one of those, you're in trouble.
Final minute of the 4th round. And very much going according to what I guess a lot of experts planned, that Martin would bank early rounds and then we'd see what would happen in the second half of the fight. Well, Tank even went public on social media, predicted a 9th round knockout of Frank Martin. 30 seconds left, and Martin said, hey, watch it, I can knock out Tank Davis too, you know.
That was a good body shot from Davis. Again, you can't get repetitive if you're Martin.
No way.
Davis is reading you.
Instantly he'll respond. There's the left hand. Now Davis beginning to open up. The crowd anticipating it.
Just show his head, Frank.
Lead, nice left hand from Martin. Good trajectory change, level change, the jab downstairs. Martin continues to back up Davis, walking forward, short steps. The vision.
Nice.
Fully locked in. Good defense. Martin, Davis saying bring it. Of course he wants him to bring it. Take it down with the left.
Yeah, don't stay on the runs, Martin.
Frank Martin pulling some real magic tricks out of the corner there and off the ropes to avoid getting tagged by Tank Davis. And he did a good job of it. Tank is so intimidating, isn't he? When he's coming at you like this, it's just intimidating.
Mini Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson had the same effect.
Yes, he tires you out just by being there.
Being there, right? Now I will say.
And he said the whole fight is a trap. You asked Davis, he goes, "That's not a trap from the opening bell."
Now the right side, look at the right cheek of Tank Davis. It's getting swollen. It's red there. Those left hands have been landing on that side of the face. So he's doing a little damage, Frank Martin.
He's landed 49 total punches compared to Tank's 32, but as always, Tank landing at a higher accuracy. Under a minute left here in the 5th.
Good jab by Frank Martin.
Yeah,
He's
really
been using
good
it very well tonight. At the right time, he's timing that jab well.
Uppercut, right hook by Davis. The jab to the midsection by Davis on Frank Martin, and the left hand by Davis. A good counter by Martin.
Yeah, you can't just let Davis get off and land in one shot. If he does, you got to come back with your own, even if it hurt, just to let him know that, I'm still in this. And you're not doing anything to hurt me.
Hey, Frank Martin's having a good round again this round.
This is a dance for Martin.
Nice straight left
one step ahead.
Davis pops Martin.
Yeah, here we go. Here's Tank. There, the little slip and a little, left hand over the top. It was a counter over the jab of Martin by Tank, and it was a solid one. But
Nice lead left hand by Martin.
yeah, he gets it back.
And that's how you get him off rhythm.
The best ever connect percentage against Tank Davis was Leo Santa Cruz, but Davis knocked him out. And now Martin is landing at 29%. So Martin having the best success of any fighter against Tank Davis. But Davis is getting closer and closer with a minute and a half left in the first half of this 12-round affair. And Tank lands a chopping left hand as he's allowed to walk in
second session out of that corner, but that was the only one he landed. Frank Martin pulled a nice Houdini out of that corner on that first set of punches that Tank was throwing at him.
Yeah, Tank definitely not respecting that power from Martin, getting in easy. But again, Martin just let out that jab. He's got to get back on that jab.
Oh, there's the jab and the left follow-up left from Davis. A rare combination in the early going. A minute left here in the first half of the fight.
So
Davis got to be ahead on the scorecards just based on the output, right, guys?
I would not disagree with that, although Tank is having his best.
I know he does not want to open up. He doesn't want to give anything to Davis. But again, he has to keep him busy.
Oh, there's a left hand to the body and the right by Davis. Martin just avoiding that counter, but now Martin half forced to wrestle, and the referee.
There's that look. That Frank missed that left hand. Tank countered with the left uppercut and then the right hook.
Breaking them up, but Martin doing the veteran thing when Davis is entering what for him is a danger zone.
Nice combo by Martin, though. Look,
Every time he keeps him busy with his
and he keeps
combinations.
moving. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to.
here's the thing that Tank Davis is concentrated on. He's looking to counter the left hand with a left uppercut like that or a straight left hand. He's
Single
looking
shots.
He's looking
There's
to
a double jab left from Davis. Now Davis chopping down on Martin. Martin against the ropes, trying to use the wing block with his left arm. Moves to the center of the ring again. There's the exit. Trying to create the angle. Oh, wow. Standing in front of Davis like that. High guard, dangerous. Davis misses with the lead left uppercut, but then follows up with another left hand. And Frank Martin forced to retreat on the back foot, but Martin unable to fire back.
Yeah, he's being
Pressure is
more.
building.
Yes, he's being more stationary now, Frank Martin. Tank is just walking in so comfortable.
And Davis has definitely muted the offense of Frank Martin for the first time in this fight. Davis is throwing more punches than Frank Martin and really opening up a lead here in terms of total punches connected in this round. It's all Gervonta Tank Davis with just over 30 seconds left in the seventh.
In that last session right there, Frank Martin covered up well.
Oh, counter left from Frank Martin that jolted Davis.
That's the counter he's been looking for.
Neither fighter has ever been down as a pro. Final 15 seconds left in the seventh. It's been Davis's best round in terms of offensive output, just missing with the left, and it's on cue. It's round 7. It begins. Martin still has a slight advantage in terms of total punches landed, but the gap is closing, and Davis double left hand.
Martin's got to stay out of the corners if he wants to stay in this fight.
We haven't seen body work from Martin. I want to see that left to the body.
Oh, left uppercut. That's it.
Down goes Martin! Mamma mia! 6, 7. It's like Tank Davis scripts this stuff.
Here's the corner. Frank should not be in there. We were talking about that. He's just setting himself up for big trouble here. There's the uppercut, and there's the left hand.
Wow!
Once he stunned him with that uppercut.
The undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis.
Isaac Cruz versus Omar Salcido Gómez. En julio de 2025, la división superligera se incendió cuando Isaac Cruz chocó con Omar Salcido en un combate definido por la intensidad cruda. fue el escenario perfecto de fuerza imparable contra objeto inamovible, enfrentando a un cazador implacable contra un astuto general del ring. Cruz llegó con su reputación de bola de demolición humana. Conocido por su asfixiante guardia alta y su poder demoledor, peleaba como un hombre tratando de terminar la noche con cada gancho. Para Cruz no se trataba de puntos, se trataba de quebrar la voluntad de su oponente. Salcido, sin embargo, representaba una pesadilla táctica. Como veterano probado en el campo de batalla, su juego estaba construido sobre la disrupción. Se especializaba en neutralizar la agresividad, usando inteligentes clinches y contras en ángulo para convertir un tiroteo en una pelea fangosa. ¿Podría la astucia veterana de Salcido sobrevivir a la furia del pitbull?
I expect a clean championship fight. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
In these sensitive times where words mean something, what I meant to say or allude to was Jimmy Lennon Jr.'s nickname is the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr., so I was not disparaging the rapper Charro Loco. I was giving him credit, but the man is as classy as they come, and that's why he's in the Hall of Fame. All right, two men who dream of getting into the Hall of Fame someday. Cruz, the pitbull, comes out and does what the pitbull does. Attack.
He gets after it right away, going to the body, figuring out how tough Salcido's going to be in front of him.
Yeah, when they asked him, are you concerned about the new opponent, Omar Salcido, you didn't get ready for his style? Listen, I'm ready. And he fights anyone, anytime, and he fights the same way. I'm loving Pitbull right now.
Salcido saw it as an opportunity. Fighter out of it, Hermosillo Sonora says, this may not come around again. I have to take my shot.
I mean, look at Manny Pacquiao's story. You mentioned it. Came out of vacation and
movement. Don't stay still. Don't stay stationary because that overhand right that just missed right now by Cruz will land.
That's right to the body.
Pitbull questioned the professionalism, the balls, if you will, of Fierro.
Yeah, absolutely, because he believes that it was an intentional missing weight. And he says, you know what, if you don't want to fight me, just say you don't want to fight me. That's okay, I'll find somebody else, but don't pull this stunt. He's upset at Robert Garcia, who may not have much to do with the lack of weight loss from his fighter. But look, I saw him at the press conference on Thursday. Nice shot. And I said, how's he going to make weight? And he didn't. He couldn't. Round 2 of a scheduled 12-rounder for the WBC super lightweight title. Salcido jumped on the opportunity. It was a super opportunity. That's his nickname, and super. And Pitbull said, well, before you think of becoming a champion, you got to walk through fire. There's so many there. Isidro Chino Garcia was sitting in the stands eating a hot dog at Fantasy Springs before he won his world title. I mean, anything can happen because this is boxing. This is the Wild Wild West.
Got to stay ready. You'll always be ready.
Game of opportunities, and here it is for Cruz. I'm sorry, for Salcido. He's obviously trying, but he's got a hard Cruz who is just too much. A lot of pressure, a lot of punches thrown. Got to start setting up the jab if you're Cruz. There you go. Get it going. Get the flow going. Wait for the aggressive Cruz to get in. Throw a straight right hand or even that uppercut that he tried right there. But keep him at bay.
After you see Salcido keeping those elbows tucked to try to avoid the body shots, but that opens up a new target for Pitbull to go after.
Oh, he's so good at that, Cruz. He targets the body because he knows that sooner or later the opponent is going to bring the guard down. Too worried, too concerned about the body shots, and boom. Overhand right or left to the head. There it is, he tried it.
Yeah, good defense though from Salcido, but then he paid the price by bringing his hands up and he got caught downstairs.
Someone that used his aggression to his benefit was Rayo Valenzuela, so you got to be smart. You know, if Cruz is one gear, come forward, all right, wait for the guy to come in, make a miss. He's shorter than you, he's got shorter distance. Take a step back, he misses, you make him pay.
Nice left hook there from Salcido.
Uphill climb on the betting odds, but you got to believe boxing is behind him here as he's bringing back the old nostalgia of the prime Pac-Man.
Boxing has proven to be cruel of late. People believed in Mike Tyson. We saw what happened there. Julio Cesar Chavez. Look, boxing has no soul. It has no heart. What it does have is the opportunity to go and make history, the opportunity for someone to shine. Who is going to take that? Will it be Manny Pacquiao or will it be Mario Barrios defeating a legend in our main event? Right now, it's Cruz landing big, powerful shots like that overhand right on late substitute Omar Salcido, who was scheduled to fight on this card as an 8-rounder, and now he's in against a buzzsaw with no compassion.
He even got me, Cruz, when I say that. I was looking at that shot, and I thought he was going to throw a body shot, and he came on top. He fooled me as well. So good shot that Salcido took to the head.
You can really see up close the strength in Pitbull's legs. He may be diminutive in size, but he is able to, as you see right there, shift and really load up on these power shots.
Now the left hook to punctuate a very precise and powerful combination.
And what I like
with the right though.
Yes, and what I like about Cruz, he's now one-shot type of fighter. He follows up every combination. See, he misses one, but he follows up with the other one. He has you on the back foot.
And that's what he did against Rolly Romero, knocking him out to claim that title. He had an answer anytime there was open space.
Especially if you walk straight linear, I mean, you're bound to get caught.
The one thing I am noticing about Cruz, though, he's patient tonight. He's not running at his way. Didn't run out in round one initially, but he kind of settled down a little bit and realized, hey, this guy's pretty big. It looks like he can take a shot. Let me work my way towards my desired outcome.
And that's being a complete fighter. He's not just an inside brawler. He's a combination puncher. He can box like he showed against Tank Davis. There's a lot that Pitbull can do. Oh, by the way, a third-generation boxer when you consider his grandfather Memo Cruz was a featherweight in the late 1960s, scored wins over future world champions Pepino Cuevas, Alfredo Escalera, and his dad and trainer Isaac Sr.
That body shot just hurt.
He fought the likes of Vernon Forrest, so a boxing family. Maybe, just maybe, Isaac on his way to being the best of the three.
Yeah, what helps Cruz a lot is the fact that he's so small. He's got the tight guard. He always goes slow, and so it's hard to hit him. You can't
looping right just behind the guard of Pitbull, but it didn't land cleanly, partially blocked. That's the difference between the warnings from Mark Nelson, the third man in the ring, for holding against Salcido.
Oh, he's starting to break it down now. He always finds success with the overhand right because guess what? The opponent's going to try to get away. He said work to the body, open up the guard and come on top. He's jabbing to the body. There it is, the overhand left now.
It's so easy to see why he's so beloved by the Mexican fan base. He doesn't talk a lot of trash. He doesn't try to boast. He's just solid, workmanlike, dangerous.
A fall fighter, and you know already, you master how to get in the inside, double jab, shuffle your way inside, 2 steps, 3 steps, and overhand right. I mean, that's what Cruz does. And you don't see it. It looks easy from here, from outside. Like, how did he get in there? But when you're inside, it's like, wow, you got in here quick.
Looks rudimentary, but it's not. There's angles to it.
Oh, yeah.
And he just looks a lot sharper tonight than he did in that victory over Angel Fierro. Earlier this year, that was a back-and-forth war. Fierro was bigger, and he was certainly game. But there's a new swagger and confidence even upgraded.
Nice uppercut there from Salcido. Go ahead. Yeah, but a bump.
I'm sure he is.
You know who I want to give us a bump of knowledge here?
Who's that?
Joe Goosen. Joe, as a trainer, would you be happy with what you've seen so far from Isaac Cruz against a late replacement?
Now, and look, I can't blame the guy. He came in late. He wasn't ready for Isaac Cruz to get in there, but he took the...
It could put you to sleep.
It is true.
That's the conundrum. That's a nice combination there from Pitbull. Let's see what Salcido comes back with.
This is not the fight that he's going to win, and he went on survival mode.
Ooh, that's a nice slapping right hook. Pitbull says it landed once. Will it land twice? Why not?
I really think Fierro pulling out in the way he did and the way Cruz interpreted that pulling out, it's kind of fighting with a chip on his shoulder tonight. You can see that in there.
Absolutely. And Mark Nelson is about to finally take a point away. Well, this may be the final warning. A stern talking to is what we call that. And Pitbull says, you do the talking, I'll do the punching.
I was just gonna say, you know what that means? He's not gonna be able to hold. So guess what? He's about to take a beating.
These are big time power shots Pitbull's unloading.
And Abner, sometimes those 8-10 seconds in the corner that you get to catch a breather, they give you that little energy that we saw from Pitbull. Oh, that's a nice right hand that hurt him, yes.
Big body shots opening up that right hand upstairs for Pitbull.
The crowd is getting into this fight finally here in the 8th round.
I like Cruz right there. He knew that Salcido couldn't hold anymore, and he went for it. He said, the ref is right there. Go for it. I dare you to hug me.
He's raising him up, physically knowing where he was, and then going for it.
And he's showing, he's kind of showing no respect for the punching power of Salcido, who really hasn't given him a reason to do that just yet. That's why his corner's been all over him.
And here's the holding from Salcido.
I like how Cruz changed the punches there. We saw that the overhand rights weren't landing anymore. He went for the body and then the uppercut.
He kind of Canelo'd that one where it was like a kind of flipped the right hand and then landed the left.
But again, that lets you know that he's thinking. He's not just throwing and throwing. Hopefully he lands something. No, he knows that when he throws a punch, it will land.
Pitbull landed more body shots than Salcido landed total punches against him, but instead he's got to continue fighting 6 more minutes. And Abner, I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but psychologically you come in with one plan, one preparation. How big a difference are these last 6 minutes?
Oh, you know what? When I get ready for a certain amount of rounds, obviously 12 rounds, you get ready for 12 rounds, but you go 14 rounds sometimes as far as sessions, because you know that there are going to be fights where they're going to push you to the limit. And I think Salcido, yeah, he trained for an 8-round fight, but he is ready for a 10-round fight, especially because he hasn't thrown much in this fight. So he's got the energy.
Body work from Pitbull.
Just brutal body work with these lead left hooks.
You talked about how Brandon Figueroa had no torque. I mean, that's the opposite here with Cruz.
100%. And a lot of that is that leg strength. He ducks down before he explodes upwards. Really gets that extension right there with the right hand.
I'm telling you, like a little Mike Tyson. That's what Mike Tyson used to do. He was pissed wild in the last combination. He's not doing what the corner told him. Straight to the body, straight punches, feints. We're not seeing that.
Ooh, nice left hook there from Isaac Cruz.
Box out of there.
Look, I know Salcido lost to Andy Cruz and Jose Nunez, but he's got a beard on him. He can take a shot. He's durable. But, oh, that's a snapping left hook right on the chin that Salcido took from Pitbull.
Any variety of the left hand from Pitbull has been landing flush, one after another.
Pitbull just leaned in so much that if Salcido Smarty picks him up with the uppercut, anything is possible.
Even Cruz is tired right now at this point.
Left hook again from Isaac Cruz. Salcido needs to bite down when the Pitbull goes to work, because El Perro de Casa, the Pitbull, is ready to put in some work here.
So if I were Cruz, I would like, no, don't take the pull.
Vicious overhand right. It's been the left that's been doing damage this round, and now he has to hold on and take the knockdown. Put his glove on the canvas.
I feel like this fight could be stopped.
When there's 17 seconds, you got to give this kid a chance to finish on his feet. And he needs to move out of the way and just survive, but he's got to turn it on. Credit to Omar Salcido for standing up to Isaac Cruz, and credit to Isaac Cruz for saying, you put whoever you want in front of me, and I am going to take them out.
All 3 in favor of the winner, and he is now the WBC Interim Super Lightweight Champion, Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. Después de un 2024 silencioso, Gervonta Davis regresó en 2025 con una espina clavada, enfrentando a Lamont Roach Jr. en un choque que prometía ser su prueba más exigente hasta la fecha. A diferencia del meteórico ascenso de Davis, el camino de Roach se definió por la garra y los reveses por márgenes mínimos. Tras una desgarradora derrota cerrada por el título ante Jamel Herring en 2019, pasó 4 años peleando para volver a ser contendiente. Finalmente alcanzó la cima destronando a Héctor García, usando un repunte clínico en los asaltos finales para asegurar la corona del peso superpluma. Ahora subiendo de peso para enfrentar a Tank, traía el impulso de un hombre que sabía exactamente cómo superar las probabilidades en su contra. El enfrentamiento era un estudio de contrastes. El explosivo estrellato de Davis contra la astucia veterana ganada a pulso por Roach. El mundo se sintonizó para ver si el espíritu desvalido de Roach podía producir un milagro más.
Brian, thank you very much. And a sold-out crowd here in BK awaiting the arrival.
Okay, gentlemen, you're both receiving instructions in the dressing room. I want you to obey the commands and protect yourselves at all times. Right now, we'll call it on the low on the green. We're going to go low underneath the black. All right, got it? Tap it up. It's going to work.
Number 2 pencil, but he'll need more than wit to withstand Davis's precision and power. Round number 1. But there's that tension. You need to cut it with a chainsaw with a Tank Davis fight. It says the one on his trunks, and yeah, he is the one to sell out arenas, coast.
Well, if you're Roach, you can't be afraid if the crowd boos. That might mean that you were controlling the terms of this fight.
Well, he's been compared to Mike Tyson. Might as well get those face tattoos as well.
Well, he's not known to be that guy in the early rounds, but obviously, yes, his power is just that.
And yet it's interesting, before every Tank fight, always go back, watch tape. In those early days, my goodness, was he a beast in those first rounds. But it's low output, high accuracy, maximum damage.
How about those shoes on Tank, by the way? You can put on your makeup in the reflection of that more.
Both of them are styling and profiling with their ring fits here tonight. First championship glory. Up for grabs, Roach given special permission to move 5 pounds up for this huge opportunity. Double jab, there's a jab by Davis. Southpaw against orthodox, Roach in the center of the ring. Again, very cautious, he's building the tension. And you know, we've said it many times, you watch a Tank Davis fight, it's like sitting on the edge of your seat during a blockbuster thriller. You know that a twist is coming, but the suspense is half the fun.
Yeah, Tank, I mean, war fighter, but Tank does not like to get hit, and that's why he doesn't start as fast. He's waiting for the right moment. We need that double jab from Roach. The corner asked for it. Double jab to close the gap.
Just a single jab from Roach and not doing anything with it. Missing with the right, the defense on display. There's Tank Davis utilizing the instructions from his corner. Barry Hunter utilizing his feet much more here in round 3.
Good body shot there from Tank.
There's another body shot from Davis. Straight right down the middle. Always a weapon against the southpaw, public enemy number 1. But let's not forget that left hook. And Roach has a decent left hook. Loves to go to the body as well.
Roach told us he has no issues at all with southpaws. The only loss, the only draw in his career did both come against left-handed fighters.
So far, Roach not giving him anything.
Lead left hook by Roach in the jab. Dropped in round 2. So again, it's not a catch-22, but it can be a catch-22 when it comes to fighting Tank Davis.
It's just not getting greedy. Yeah.
There it is. I mean, again, they're early stage of the fight where fighters pick up rounds against Davis.
Yeah, those right hands that Roach landed in that second round, yes.
Tank's starting to open up a little bit here.
There's a lead left in their body work from Davis. Backing up again, setting the trap. We saw it against Rolly Romero here in Brooklyn. Letting him to the ropes.
and then sent him crashing into the ropes with the counter left.
It's such a dangerous proposition for Roach with that high guard, because you're either giving up clean body shots to a big puncher in Davis, or you're going to bring down that guard and set up an opportunity for him to end the fight.
Roach is on the hunt.
When Pitbull fought Tank Davis, he fought low. He fought really low with his high guard, and he got in. But Roach is standing too straight.
Mario Barrios also had a good start. That was at 140. Again, but how did those fights all end, guys? With Davis victories, usually a knockout. Cruz, one of 2 fighters to go the distance, the first to go 12 rounds, and not to take away from the win, but halfway through the fight.
And Tank's getting a lot of sneaky shots to the body this round, too.
Ooh, there's that right hand again from Roach. Yeah, and Roach not winning these rounds clearly either. I mean, he's putting in that pressure.
Yeah, there's not a lot to speak of on either side right now.
I mean, it's a gamble always for both fighters when you're going to allow the rounds to be this low in output. But I'm not sure Roach has done enough, to your point, Abner, to really leave an exclamation.
Exactly.
A lot of chess still being played between these two at close range.
It's a good body shot.
Almost like we can go into golf commentator voice. Times of fights, you just sit there and okay.
It's a tactical fight so far.
Oh, there's a combination for Roach. Davis dropping levels.
And continuing to pound to that body with the left hand.
Into the body again with the left and the right that time. And now flashing some of his speed. Final 60 seconds. Lead left hand, split the guard of Roach. Roach, though, with the uppercut and the right hand, trying to score on Davis, but Davis defending and sticking his tongue out. Under a minute left here into the 5th.
Well, Davis ducked that one punch so well, he got hit in the back as he was bending over.
And he's talking to Roach. Remember what I did to you when we were teenagers? And there it is, series of left hands, and now Roach is talking back. Okay.
This is where Roach has to be careful getting off of his game plan.
Yeah, he got to his head already. By him answering back, you know that's
shoulder thrust. Trash talking in the ring. Referee wanting to maintain law and order. Steve Willis, the man in charge. Davis playing the mind game, setting a trap. So here we are now at round 6, and according to the stats, very close. So not really the start Roach wanted in many ways, because he did not take advantage of the deliberate start by Gervonta Tank Davis. And right now, as we are in the 6th round, let's see what happens, because the words are being thrown at each other. Let's see if the punches start being thrown, and yes, they do.
He's throwing a lot more. That left is landing. That straight left.
Of course, another comparison I don't want to make to Mike Tyson, but
that's the last thing we need.
Yeah. There's a counter left by Davis.
And a stiff one at that.
And you're right, that could definitely play a part here. Right now, there's Davis with that lead foot on the outside, able to put that left hand down the middle. Another left hand.
Oh, that left hand is landing now.
And the right, the jab from Davis.
Davis is starting to heat up here.
Yeah, keeping this fight in the center of the ring. I like that.
Where have we seen this before? 45 seconds left in the 6th. Yeah, the mind games, indeed. Roach can ill afford to get frustrated and then lose focus.
He's got to weather the storm, keep his emotions together, and get back to his game plan.
There's Davis, lands a left. And of course, even if Davis misses, you will get a big reaction from the crowd here in Brooklyn. Although I have to say, Lamont Roach definitely has his fair share of fans making the trip up from Capitol Heights, Maryland. Okay, Davis now. Showmanship, gamesmanship. By 4, he gave round 2 to the challenger Roach.
One thing Roach told us is he believes he does have the power to earn Tank's respect. Haven't seen that up to this point.
But we've shown, and again, we talked about it already, but since the loss to Herring has shown more aggression and power. Again, at 130 pounds, not the level of caliber of a Davis, but man, he got it done. 6 knockdowns in 6 fights, 3 knockouts, and now trying to take the fight to Davis.
Yeah, and we see why he's not letting his punches go as much.
Of course.
You know, he does not want to make a mistake. He does not want to pay for it, and he almost did right there.
How nasty was the speed of that counter shot? It was like a shovel uppercut coming back from Tank.
Davis leading with the left. Right hook. And Roach is trying to come forward, but unable to launch an attack. And now the pressure and the punches from Davis. But Roach coming back, goes to the body, lands the right hand upstairs. Oh, good left by Davis, although it was caught off the glove. Nice right hook by Davis, but hey, Roach took her steam off the punch.
Roach is standing strong at the moment, just not landing much in return.
Oh, nice double left hook by Roach to the body and then to the head. Right hand by Roach. So good success here for Roach in round 7. Oh, and a right hand by Roach. Another right. Referee Willis interjects. But Roach is having moments here, guys, in the 7th, a minute left.
Wow, is he ever? He's trading with Tank Davis, with the powerful Tank Davis. He's trading punches, letting his punches go. Beautiful combinations from Roach.
At a time when we're not used to seeing challengers do well against Gervonta Tank Davis.
Roach has thrown twice as many punches as Davis this round so far.
Changes.
And yet only landing him by 3 thus far. Oh, good. Solid shot there, Davis. Oh, there's a right hook to the body by Davis, ripping that right hand. And then Roach rips a left hook to the body. Good stuff here in round 7. Better defense. There's a jab there. Yeah. Roach in the body. So Roach, the corner says be smart. I mean, he's trying, but you got to continue to attack somehow.
Roach talking to Tank now.
Now, when he's attacking with that jab, he's walking Tank Davis back with that jab.
Defense from Roach, good feint. Double jab through the guard. Oh, great evasion, and then Davis looking to go to the body with the left hand, but the jab remains a constant for Roach, and Davis closes the distance.
Look, we saw the big betting odds in favor of Davis, and that's going to happen when you're on the run that he is. But those in boxing knew that Roach was going to be as tough, a stiff test. And I think Tank's team knew the same thing. They know him well. They know what they're up against. And Roach is faring well for himself here.
The jab is a very effective weapon here in the 8th. And you're right.
Yeah, he's feeling comfortable with the jab, but he's got to be careful because it almost seems like Tank is waiting for him to throw the right hand and counter.
To uncoil that left hand. Oh, there it is. Oof. And oh, Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach.
And boom. He counter-punched Tank Davis.
He's earning Davis's respect. That counter right backing Davis up. Wow. And there's a left uppercut that lands for Roach. Davis digs to the body on the bell line. 30 seconds left. And the last 2 rounds, Lamont Roach Jr. making things interesting here in this championship affair. Looking to become a simultaneous 2-division champion, looking to pull off the upset.
I can't remember the last time I've seen Tank take this many clean punches in a round.
He's getting
especially in round 8. The unofficial scorecard of Larry Hazard. Well, Roach is closing the gap.
This is where you look back on those early rounds where not much happened, but the judges have preferred Roach. It's an interesting spot for him to be in. This is everything he said he would do so far he's doing.
Counter right, nice right uppercut. Roach taking the fight to Davis. Davis high guard, wanting to explode with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee.
That's a generous call from Roach.
Did he not take a knee?
He did take a knee.
And again, wow, okay.
I thought he had hurt his hand. Did he not take the mouthpiece to come out?
That's what I thought.
Oh, here comes Davis. Davis exploding. And Roach meeting fire with fire.
Roach eating some big shots and coming right back.
A minute and a half left in what has been an eventful ninth. We thought Davis might have gone down for the first time in his career. Instead, he exploded, and Roach took the shots and fired back some of his own.
Oh, Roach has to be careful. Tank loading up big here.
Tank unloading lefts and rights. Roach doing a pretty good job of deflecting some of these shots. Short left hand from Roach. Counter right hand lands by the challenger. Roach feigning with the right uppercut and the left hook. Davis, high guard, taking a look. 30 seconds left in the ninth. Davis misses with the left, and Roach check right hand there. Chopping counter right.
It's a really nice right hand. It's landing, but do not fall in love with it, Roach. If you throw it more than once at a time, you're going to get countered.
Another lead right hand there for Roach.
How good he's looking in this fight so far. 10th round, and he's pushing Tank Davis back. The right hand is landing.
Nice right hand from Roach. Nice left hook from Roach. Right uppercut on the inside. Combinations from Roach. And you're right, though, Abner, as you keep saying, don't fall in love with it, but it's effective,
It's effective, and he's taking his time. He throws it one, twice at a time, but not consistent for him to read it.
Left hook to the body. That's one of his patented punches for Roach. Nice combination from Roach. Roach continues to land the right hand.
Wherever this fight goes from here for Lamont Roach, he has earned his respect.
Stunning affairs here in round 10, where Roach has landed 8 of 26. Davis just 3 of 13.
Good body shot there, though, from Davis.
Another body shot by Davis, but the counter from Roach is there, and it's effective.
Just when David catches him with the body shot, Roach comes back with the uppercut. And now pushing Tank Davis back.
Roach has doubled the output and the connects of Tank this round.
Oh, beautiful body shot by Davis. And according to our unofficial scorer, Larry Hazard, he has Davis up by 2 points. He's given 4 rounds, I believe, to Roach.
You feel like it could be that same Scott
the other way, absolutely. All right, championship rounds are here. Davis in a championship fight. Again, he saw Cruz, the only man to go 12 full rounds with him, and that's when Davis hurt his left hand. Lamont Roach Jr. looking to hurt Davis's pride. He's the first fighter, Roach, to land more total punches than Tank through 10 complete rounds. Already a moral victory for the defending junior lightweight champion, Lamont Roach Jr., who continues to attack Tank Davis.
That's a tremendous stat. And oh, by the way, guess who doesn't look like a 130-pounder tonight? Roach settling in nicely to his lightweight frame here. And very much in this fight in the championship rounds.
Nice right uppercut, left hook lands for Roach. Davis missing.
Yeah, he's missing. He started pushing Roach back.
Now says you can take one, I can take one. Won't be a knockdown. Who's going to bend the knee? In Game of Thrones fashion, because this Game of Thrones is getting interesting here. Ooh. Oh, another right hand, another right left by Roach. Exchanging fire with Davis and having success, Abner Martes.
Listen, you have a right hand, and then he's well aware to bend down and get not let Tank Davis land that left.
Nice combination from Davis. Another.
That one was low. That one was low. Now watch that. All right? All right, here we go. That one was low. Okay?
They're both talking the talk, and, welcome to the WAC with 40 seconds left here in the 11th round, but Lamont Roach Jr. more than proving that he earned this opportunity, guys, and making the most of it right now. Will it end up with him being crowned a champion? We've got just over a round left. And he's doing a great job here in round 11 as well.
Maybe him getting crowned as a two-division champion.
Simultaneous one, although Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed. Larry Hazard's unofficial scorecard has Davis up by 1, and it could very well be the other way on the official scorecards.
Look at Roach just taking the fight to Tank here to open the 12th.
And yet, you still feel the sense. You never know, but here we go. 2+ minutes left in the fight.
Oh, the pressure on those ringside judges in this one. Wow.
Mental focus, the focus. A lot of talking going on in that ring. Jab by Roach splits Davis's guard, and Davis misses with the lead left.
And Roach still talking to Tank.
And Davis eats the body shot. And another left hook upstairs, right hand. Left, oh, but there's a counter left from Davis. And then Roach lands another jab on Davis.
Wow, Roach has to keep doing that.
Again.
Combinations, oh my God, he's beating Tank Davis to the punch.
Punches
yes.
And more.
I don't know if you can take a shot here. If you're Tank, you might need to get a knockdown here. You might need to go for it.
Exactly. 1.5 minutes left in this fight, and the way Lamont Roach Jr. is fighting, he could very well be on the verge of being crowned a champion in a second weight class.
Talk about flipping the script.
Davis has landed.
Entonces, ¿quién ganaría una posible revancha entre Gervonta Davis e Isaac Cruz? Si esta segunda guerra alguna vez se vuelve realidad, podría ser el tipo de enfrentamiento del que la gente hable por décadas. Tank contra Pitbull 2 es una colisión entre el puro poder explosivo y la presión implacable y asfixiante. Un hombre calcula el golpe perfecto, mientras que el otro fuerza una pelea donde no hay dónde esconderse. Y eso es lo que la hace tan fascinante, porque puedes argumentar genuinamente a favor de ambos. ¿Acaso el coeficiente intelectual de élite de Davis y su precisión al contragolpear finalmente liquidan a Cruz para siempre? ¿O la agresividad sin descanso del Pitbull y su mentón de granito terminan rompiendo el ritmo del campeón? Honestamente, esta podría ser la pelea del año en el momento mismo en que se anuncie.